In this earth spiritual training school, it is the responsibility of every soul to refine and develop the divine characteristics that already exist within. The soul was created in the image and likeness of God, and therefore embodies all of God's qualities in their potentials. Throughout its journey across many lifetimes and through many solar systems, the soul has been engaged in the sacred process of spiritual development, learning discipline, self-mastery, wisdom, and unconditional love. Every soul intuitively knows where growth and change are needed within, yet few have developed a conscious method for transforming themselves. One powerful technique for self-awareness is to observe our judgment of others. We naturally form close relationships with souls whose qualities we admire, while distancing ourselves from those whose personalities or behaviors we find difficult to accept. Yet, these very reactions can become some of our greatest spiritual teachers. When I was supervising a group of young interns, I felt connection with everyone except one young man named Roger. There was something about Roger that continually irritated me. I could not understand why. My spiritual teachers asked me, "What is it about Roger that you don't like?" I reflected for a moment and replied, "Roger often fabricates details during our conversations." Then they asked me, "Have you ever fabricated details in conversations with others?" The question caused me to pause. I searched honestly within myself and, to my surprise, realized that I had also exaggerated or fabricated details in conversations on occasions. My teachers then asked, "Is it acceptable for you to do this?" I answered yes. They continued, "If it is acceptable for you, why is it unacceptable for Roger?" In that instant, something shifted within me. I realized that if I could accept this imperfection in myself, I could also accept it in Roger. The judgment dissolved, and with it, all of my annoyance disappeared. This simple experience taught me a profound spiritual lesson. In this earth spiritual training school, every soul exists at a different stage of development. We are not required to embrace every personality or become close friends with everyone we meet. However, we are called to cultivate compassion and understanding for every soul. Whenever someone's words, behavior, or personality irritates us, we can ask ourselves, why does this disturb me? Very often, the qualities we judge in others are reflections of qualities we have not yet fully accepted or healed within ourselves. Others become mirrors, revealing aspects of our own consciousness that are asking for our attention. When we recognize the same trait within ourselves and accept it with honesty and compassion, it becomes much easier to extend that same acceptance to another. In doing so, we free ourselves from judgment and strengthens our capacity to love. This is a powerful practice for truly knowing thyself. As students in this earth spiritual training school, we must remember that every soul is progressing at its own pace. Some lessons are mastered quickly, others required many lifetimes. Yet, every soul is a child of the divine and worthy of love, patience, and respect. Whenever we separate ourselves from another soul, through judgment, resentment, or condemnation, we also separate ourselves from the awareness of our oneness with God. Be mindful of the divine power you possess to accept others as they are, just as God accepts each of us as we are, while lovingly guiding us towards greater wisdom. This is the true power of knowing thyself. Much love and many blessings. Namaste.